My name is Huda Ages. I have chosen to get baptized today to share the good news of Jesus Christ and share what he has done in my life and how he has changed me. Starting from the beginning, I was born and raised into a Muslim family where I was taught and expected to do good works and follow a set of rules to possibly obtain salvation. And so I strived to be this perfect person, and I failed time after time after time. And all this failure led to me believing that I was unworthy, gave me a lot of self-doubt, made me feel like I wasn't good enough for anyone or anything, started isolating myself and became emotionless towards a lot of things that used to make me happy. Quickly fell into a depression and started having suicidal thoughts. At this point in my life, I was 22, I had graduated college, so I thought that running away from my problems would solve my problems. So I ran away from my family and the entire Muslim community that I had grown up with, and just started living for myself. Much to my disappointment, the world still didn't satisfy me. My depression did not magically disappear, and I developed severe anxiety, and life was just really hard. A couple months passed and I started working directly under a doctor who is a believer, and when he found out that I had never heard the gospel, he shared it with me. This was the first time in my life I had ever heard that God loved me so dearly, and that he sent his only son, Jesus, to die on a cross for my sins, and he was resurrected 3 days later to prove that he is who he said he was. From there, I was curious, but I still didn't believe it, and so I continued to ask questions and just hear stories from him. And at this point, my best friend was also just pouring into me and sharing truth into my life. And in January of this year, I kind of reached a really rock bottom place in my life where I realized I needed a savior. And so I prayed out. I prayed, God, I don't know who you are. I don't know what religion you belong to, but I need a savior because this world, I cannot do it by myself. And the Lord pursued me from there. And I was rebellious in the beginning. I pushed him away. I denied him. I did not accept his love for me, but he was steadfast in his love for me, and he continued to pursue me, and he continued to be present in my life and make himself known. And in February of this year, I chose to give my life over to him and live for him. And now my life has purpose, and it has meaning, and it has joy. And I still struggle with some of the same things that I struggled before becoming a Christian, but now I know that I'm not alone, and that I'm enough, and that my identity lies in him and not what the world can offer me or can give me, or the way that it makes me feel. My life has done a 180 since I decided that Jesus was my savior. He has proven himself worthy to me, despite the fact that he doesn't need to prove that to me. He has remained faithful since I came to him and since I gave my life to him. He has made me new. I am a new creation because of him, and I pray that the remainder of my life I am just constantly reminded that he is enough and that he is sufficient, and that he is all I need.